from the beginning perspective. Let's see, we were a bunch of young adults who liked art and liked community and wanted to see more venues. Oakland was kind of sleepy and underground, and so we wanted like a public space that we could welcome the community. I think we were very idealist. It was, I don't know, 6 or 8 women who met through like social networks, and then we fundraised. We like had an art auction and a seance dinner at our friend's warehouse in West Oakland, and then
craft fair.
What?
A craft fair.
In a craft fair?
I got involved.
Where was the craft fair? At Eagle Park or?
AK Press.
AK Press. So we utilized our connections with existing spaces, did a fundraising events. We poured our heart and energy into the project. I've been reaching out to old members to try to make the zine, and I was like, how did we do that? How did we have enough time to start a business? And the rent was cheap, and we were working part-time, and we believed in it. But we finally secured the lease at 23rd and Telegraph, and our friend Amy Mosley came up with the idea of the Art Murmur for the weekly art gathering. There was not much happening on that section of Telegraph at that time, so we had this idea of like a first Friday art walk, and it was actually just on 23rd, like a little half block art walk, and there was a small gallery called Eagle Park across the street, and then the real kind of hub of activity before and after we opened was Mama Buzz Cafe.
Oh, Mama Buzz.
Our friends worked there, some of the members worked there. It was like this kind of great communication between a cafe hangout spot and our art. So the vision of, as far as in my own words, of Rock, Paper, Scissors Collective was to have a store of like locally produced items, have a gallery, and provide art, like free, low-cost art workshops in one space, right? And so that's what we did. And thanks to everybody here, it's still going. So it's really moving to know that this like little fledgling of a project that we got off the ground has like matured and become a real Oakland staple. So yeah.
Is there anything you want to add?
I kind of opened it and then I left to go to school. So there's always like this like kind of rotation of like the next group, the new wave, the fresh blood took over from the people that had to leave for whatever reason. So Taylor and I overlapped for a little bit, but
we'd come back in summers. Yeah, I was in the wave where we decided that it was time to start becoming our own nonprofit. And I was working with young people and started the youth program and internship program and fashion classes. And so it made sense to get grants on our own. And that really, I think, helped us be able to stay in that space for so long. We partnered with Met West High School, and that was really great. And so then like I was able to get employment through that. So I taught there and actually got paid, which was nice. But it was just, it was a lot of time and a labor of love, and it was really like your home. We didn't have, that was like our family, right? So we spent every Sunday night at meetings for hours and hours and hours. It was a lot. It was lovely, and it's lovely that it's still here and happening.